Hello. Starting this one a little late just because I was waiting for a little bit of silence, but it's busy today. So yeah, I posted the 3 episodes I've made so far on YouTube. Right now, episode 3 has 3 views. Episode 2 has 19, which is more than I'd ever thought I'd ever get from any of these. So that's nice. And 1 has 0. No one liked that one. I'm glad 2 has the most, just because 2 is my favorite. Yeah. I haven't made these in a few days, since Thursday, actually. It's Monday now. Only because on Friday, I took a mental health day off, so I didn't go to school. So I can't walk home if I don't go to school. And then it was the weekend, which wasn't walking anywhere. I got new shoes. These shoes like rocks, though. I just found that out, like, literally, as I was recording this. Yeah. I got new shoes, and on Sunday, I waited in my mom's car for a while, because she has, like, a Pathfinder, so there's a lot of room in the back if I fold down, like, the 2 middle seats. There's enough space for me to lay down, and I'm 6'2". So, my feet hang off the edge a bit, but I can lay down. That was nice. My mom brought me a pillow. Yeah. And as I was looking, as I was folding the seats down, I found a label maker, which, even if you know me, I don't think you'd understand my obsession with wanting a label maker for so long. It hasn't been one that I've voiced. But Mom let me keep it. So I have a label maker now. I've been making labels. My phone has 2 labels on it. I put 2 labels on my desk in 4th period, which I guess is, I think that's vandalism, but they're just stickers. I'll take them off if anyone has a problem with it. They're under the desk, so I don't think anyone's gonna mention it, or even though they're there. On all my papers today where I had to put my name, I just printed a label with my name on it and put it on the name slot. It looks nicer like that. I was always kind of scared though, because a label maker, at least the one I have, after it prints the label to cut it has a razor blade, and I was a little nervous, a teacher was gonna not like that, but no one said anything, so I don't think anyone cared. Oh, there's jet skis on the lake today. That's cool. I don't have a jet ski. I wish I did, though. That sounds cool. I feel like shit right now. I feel really bad. It's kind of unfortunate. This morning I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I felt really weak. I got after my shower, I was out of breath from getting dressed, which isn't right. And it's not that I'm just severely unfit, because it doesn't normally happen, and I walk 1.5 miles every day, at least the days I go to school, which is when I record these, so you have proof I walk that far. Well, you don't have proof how far I walk, you could just have to trust me on it, I guess. Plus, you only see the back half of my walk, because the front half has a lot of houses, and I don't want to record in front of houses. I tell you more more why I don't like talk there, but then I give away where I live, and that doesn't sound fun. I know no one listening here is any part of a fan of me, unless they're my friends. So you'd have no reason to come find me. I just prefer if you didn't know where I live. I think that's understandable. Yeah, but after I started recording and I was talking, oh fuck, I feel bad. I came back. I feel like I'm gonna vomit. At least tomorrow's Veterans Day, so I don't have school. Might have mentioned that, I don't know. My mouth is really dry, I need water. Oh, there's a Cybertruck. We hate those. If I'm being quiet, it's a bit because I don't know what to say, but also a bit because I don't want to throw up on my phone, which I think that's fair, right? You could understand. Yesterday, I was playing Gentlemanly Dispute. I think that's what it's called. Gentlemanly Dispute. With my brother, my mom, and 2 friends. I almost called them adult friends, but that sounds gross. Just to specify their ages, but it sounds gross. And I found the coward strategy, which won me the game. There's so many cars. So all I did was I got the chameleon card, and I just stood there in a decently secluded place, but obviously not the most, or they'd assume where I am. But after I got the chameleon card and started pulling out this strategy, I won every single game except one. That's because the lava rose. But yeah. My brother and the 2 friends that were there played Gentlemanly Dispute a lot. And I found and that one level with the conveyor belts, I don't know what it's called. It's like an airport. I found a secret room. When you go into the baggage where the bags go, you go in there. There's an employees only door you can break through, where you can change the speed of the conveyors. I turned it on fast so it'd be harder to get in the door. And then sorry, I was walking next to 2 cars. It's awkward to talk in obvious earshot of people. So I found a secret room, and I stayed in there an entire round, and I won. Without the chameleon. That was before that. And that was my first win of that match. And then I immediately got the chameleon card. And this might have been next round. This next match. After they questioned where I was, I just kind of told them where the secret room was, which I regret. But the second time we got to the airport, when I had the chameleon card, I went in there. They knew where both doors were at that point, because I had to tell them. Because if they knew where the room was, they didn't know the up top door. So yeah, someone was chasing me up there, so I had to go through the top door. But since I knew about both doors, I just kind of stood at the top of the stairs because I knew the lava would rise eventually. And in the corner, I stood there and turned invisible. And then one of the friends came over, stared at me for a hot minute, and I thought she saw me, but she didn't, apparently. Because she was kind of hiding in there too, but she didn't know I was there, because obviously not going to give away my position that easily. It was up against me, and I did not falter. There was one time where the other guy popped in threw a bomb at us or something, so I did get moved, so I turned uninvisible, and they were both like, what? And then everyone kind of ran from that position. So I just went up to the top, stood there. I know it's not a great strategy, but it worked. And I waited for everyone to settle their differences, and then the person who I thought spotted me earlier was still alive. She had 10 health. And I just jumped at her, and she fell into a cannon and died. So I won. It didn't feel good, and my heart was palpitating the entire time. So that's not great. I've been to a cardiologist before for this same reason. But they said I was fine, so maybe I should go back. I felt physically tired though from how anxious I was. I think I almost had a panic attack. Or had a really mild one, but I won, so it was worth it. I'm so tired. I'm almost home now, so worth it. Yeah, I'm kind of out of things to say. It's real quiet though now, which is nice. So this would be a great time to talk, but yeah, there's a car going, so I'm just gonna say bye. Have a good one.